All right, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Legends here in Boardman. We are joined by, well, he's a circus freak, basically. He is Shane Lindstrom, the guy who anything is possible when the ball is going to you or the ball is in your hands. Shane, I want to run this clip, but before I run this clip, can you just talk about, I mean, this is the first time you've gone, I think, live on any platform since you made the catch and what we're calling the flip. Now, you've corrected me since, and it's a tuck. What is the official name of what you did that we call the flip?
Official name would be a front flip or a front, like a tuck, like you said. But yeah, I'd just say a front flip.
Front
It was
flip?
kind of like sideways, kind of like a side flip, but it was just, I'd just say front flip.
How long did it take you to think about that before? I mean, that had to be a split second decision. Or did you was he showcasing something that you just decided, hey, I'm going to do a flip over you?
Well, like I was running, and he did a good job of like not like over pursuing where I could cut back, and like I couldn't like keep going straight. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna jump. So I didn't plan on flipping over him, but like I go to jump, and I kind of forgot to like bring my feet up to like hurdle him.
Because that's easy to do.
Yeah, well, yeah. And then like he kind of like hit my leg a little, and I started to rotate. And I was like, well, I don't want to land on my head, so I'm gonna tuck my legs and flip over him. And then I landed, and I just started running again. It just happened.
I'm speechless still. Like, have you ever practiced that in practice, or is that just something that you just your muscle memory?
Yeah, it was more muscle memory. Like I haven't flipped over someone in practice, but I mean, all those years in gymnastics kind of just still in my head.
Now,
So.
naturally, from that standpoint, have you ever thought about it again? Like, is it one of those things where you're like, you're watching film, I could have flipped over that guy?
I mean, yeah, like, yeah, but no, like in my head, like obviously I'm gonna say, oh, I could have done a front flip over him, but like realistically, I'll just stick to the hurdle.
I was going to say your humility is unbelievable because if I would have, first off, I would have been tragically hurt if I ever tried anything like that. Uh, landing on my feet would be the least thing I'd be concerned about. Landing, not breaking my neck from that standpoint. I think everybody in the crowd was just like, "Whoa, that we would never be able to do that ourselves." But as a competitor, I mean, you have found more than one time this season. I'm talking probably counting on both hands, making something out of nothing. I mean, what is it about your game that you take a 5-yard loss and it turns into a 58-yard touchdown?
I mean, I don't know. I just when like I have the ball, like I obviously just try to make the most of it, and I'm given great opportunities by coach and like the players who are doing their job, and they have the trust in me to make a play, and I have the trust in them when they have the ball to make a play. So I don't know. I just say like my mindset, like to obviously like not go down and just like try to make the most of it, kind of obviously helps.
Now, I got to tell you, you are a broadcaster's dream, and you're not going to, and it's not for the calls. It's because two things: the gloves you wear.
Oh, yeah.
We always know where Shane Lindstrom is because he's got the red gloves. Talk to me about why the red gloves. I know why. We talked about it before, but tell everybody why you wear the red gloves and who inspired that.
Well, first things first, I'm a Patriots fan, lifelong Patriots fan. All right, I'm not a bandwagon. I was born in Boston.
But wait a minute. Wait. Okay, so you're born in Boston. I was going to say, lifelong Patriots fan just happens to be when they were at the height of everything.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. I was
surprise.
I was quite fortunate. Like my dad was just saying he's been a Patriots fan because he grew up in.
Now
Boston.
I feel for him.
Yeah,
for you, I'm kind of like
he was a Patriots fan when they weren't what they are or are. So yeah, so basically, I'm a Patriots fan.
Gotcha.
Watching, Wes Welker, but it was mainly Julian Edelman for me. I was 7, 8, when he really started to, blow up, and just watching him play, the smaller, not the fastest, not the strongest, obviously not the biggest, but just how he played, the grit he played with, his relentless attitude, and just the way he played, just really caught my eye and was something that I admired and something that I wanted to. Was the way I wanted to play.
Sure.
So obviously, like I shaped my game towards him, and I wear those red gloves because he wore red cutters gloves, and that was his thing. So
wow.
carried on.
I bet not everybody at the bar knew that. And I had a feeling, just
Yeah,
knowing
our
what I know.
colors are burgundy and gold, and I'm wearing red.
And listen, I'm not against it. I'm so proud of you because I know exactly who it is at all times. With an old man's eyes like I have now, I'm sitting there, I'm like, there he is. There's Lindstrom.
Yeah.
But then you do the things that you do, and nobody could ever doubt who it was. I mean, you could be wearing 93, and we would still know that it's Shane Lindstrom down there.
Right.
So, I mean, we talk about your dad. Obviously, part of the school. You've been a part of the South Range team forever. This is a special year for you guys. You're undefeated. We talked to Coach. One of a handful of teams that's still undefeated. What pride does that take as being a senior that's leading this and kind of picking up? I mean, I know it's something we don't talk about, but you guys haven't lost since Niles back in 19. I mean, you don't want to drop the ball now, right?
No. It feels great. Our freshman year, we were good. And, it was that seniors team. Then our sophomore year, we were undefeated in the regular season. And it was that seniors team.
Yeah.
And then same thing last year. So to be able to, carry on the standard that these past seniors have set for us, it's been special. And it's something that, we're very proud of. But we know, we're not done. And we're not at where we want to be in continuing off into the playoffs.
You guys are incredible. I mean, when people look at you, they sit there and they go, okay, well, Gerard's really good. They're going to give South Range their best punch. You guys get everybody's best punch every single week. Does it ever get old? Or do you just, hey, we want everybody's best punch?
Exactly. Like Coach says, we have a big target on our back. And, we like that. We know that we're going to get every team's best every week. And so we know we have to play our best. And, last week we played our best and, it showed with how we played and, with the score. And we're looking forward to this week to playing our best.
Big lights on last week. I mean, you guys are game of the week. There's a ton of media there. There's a ton of people saying, this is the game, this is the game, this is the game. You guys show up and before you know it, it was lights out.
Right.
What's it like on the sidelines? I mean, did you guys get extra amped for that? I mean, it seems like after that Struthers game, this is the most locked in I've seen a Raider team in years.
Yeah, I mean, the sideline, we're all amped up, but amped up when we're on the sideline, amped up even when we're jogging out to the field, we're amped up, but also when we're on the field, we're not just going crazy and just running around. We're focused. We know what we have to do, and the coaches do an amazing job throughout the week of preparing us, for what we're going to get. And it's just a great feeling. I kind of forgot what was the last question you said.
No, I mean, is it something where is the moment ever going to be too big for you guys?
I don't think so. I mean, I truly feel that our team, with the experience that we've had, and like I said, the past 3 years, we've had big games, and we've seen how South Range football is supposed to be played in those big games. So again, like I said, the standard that was set by the past senior groups it's really helped us, and it's something that we want to pass on.
Standard is the standard, right? That's a
right.
Steeler thing. I don't know if you know that as a Patriot fan. From where you're sitting, man, I mean, you've got some great guys around you. Over there, you got Aiden, who's seems like you guys are all. Did anybody else catch that wave? Do that one more time. Man, see that. Look at that. You guys know each other. I mean, you almost know what each other's thinking from that standpoint. How nice is it to line up with a guy that's willing to go get the ball wherever it is and know that you're right there on the other side or on the same side?
Yeah, there's absolutely no other receiver partner that I would rather have than him. I mean, all the way, from obviously how he plays, but I mean, he's actually not actually, but he's really, really smart. And sometimes if I don't know play, I'll be like, Aiden, what am I supposed to do? He'll be like, do this. And I'm like, all right, thanks. And, so just having that, he's literally like a coach on the field. So it's really nice, to play, against him. And also, he's a big guy. He's a deep threat. So, they're focused on him. And then it leaves me room to get open and then vice versa. So I think we complement each other really, really well. And again, there's no other receiver I'd rather play with.
It's one of those things where we always see the pictures of him holding you up and you're flexing.
Yeah.
Is there ever a chance that Aiden scores a touchdown and you lift him up? And what does that look like?
I'll try. It won't look pretty, but I mean, maybe the adrenaline of the moment will make it look better.
I love it. Last question I have for you. We're going to end on all these questions here tonight. I mean, you got people here that love the burgundy and gold. I know you're certainly proud of it. What does it mean to you to be a Raider?
means everything. I mean, I came to the school when I was, going to the third grade, and I think it was one of the best decisions, my parents, have made. Obviously, when they first told me, I wasn't too happy. I was in second grade. I didn't want to leave my friends, but looking back, I mean, it's just an amazing school. It's an amazing community. The people, the students, the teachers, the coaches, obviously,
Right.
everyone. It means so much, and everyone cares, and it's crazy that like I get to go to this school where it's the school that it is. Like I have friends from other schools.
Sure.
They'll talk to me about their school, and I'm like, wow, that sucks. I wouldn't want to go there. But like they don't have. We don't really have. I mean, obviously we have problems at South Range. Who doesn't? But like, it's just a great school, and again, an amazing community.
Last question I have for you. We're placing bets right now. Who's going to talk more, Jake or Aiden?
I'm gonna go. Jake will talk more.
Okay.
Once Jake gets going, there's no stopping.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm ready for it.
But
under on how many words Aiden says during his interview.
I'm gonna go maybe 3-4 word responses the whole time.
All right. But challenge met. Challenge accepted. Shane Lindstrom, proud of you. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll be back with Jake Starkey right after this on YSN.